If you're serious about becoming a better cinematographer, a better director of photography, then congratulations, you came to the right video. If you watch this till the end and absorb as much information as you can, apply what speaks to you, what is relevant, discard what isn't necessary, but most importantly, take action today. I'm going to cover 3 actionable steps, things that I've never come across in my 10-year journey of becoming a better director of photography. These are things that are very important and don't require or are not related to gear. The first topic, the first talking matter is taste. And this is a huge topic. But what do you think about when you think about taste in relation to cinematography and DP work? What colors do you like to use? What lensing, what framing, composition, what textures, what visual language you like? Those are all relevant, but I want to challenge you to think outside of the box. Taste actually trickles down into all aspects of your life. When I made my first video, which is my second best performing video on my channel about how to become a director of photography, since then it's been almost 2 years. I've had the privilege of working with some top world-class directors of photography. One was Elle, and we worked on a 6-day documentary shoot for Patagonia, the clothing brand. The second I want to talk about is Nate. We worked on a 5-day short film shot here in Taiwan, which was the biggest budget narrative piece that I proudly worked on earlier this year. When I think about both of these 2 international successful DPs, actually the first thing that I think about is their style. Outside of filmmaking, it can boil down to things like, what do you choose to wear? How do you present yourself to the world? Because that actually has a surprising direct effect on how people perceive you, how the energy on set is built, how people trust you, how they work with you. That then translates to what you capture with your camera and your lens. This is just one example. Another aspect is actually facial hair, glasses. These things may be silly and you might not understand why I'm talking about these things and how they'll make you become a director of photography. These are decisions, these are lifestyle decisions that you make. And both of these DPs, they had, I don't know what the right adjective is, but I want to say risky or attention grabbing, artsy wardrobe. And I actually complimented both of them on their pants. That automatically, in my mind, wow, these people care about art. They think about patterns, colors, they think about different fits. That directly translates to how they work. This facial hair, I actually used to be extremely OCD about facial hair because I used to be a personal trainer. Whenever I had a client, I would shave. Sometimes I'd be shaving 3 times a day just to make sure I was clean cut and perceived as someone who are on top of their game. They care about themselves and they care about their work. Glasses. I actually don't like wearing glasses. Because when I wear those glasses, everything becomes overly sharp. When I'm not wearing glasses, I'm legally exactly on the threshold of being able to drive. In almost every creative pursuit, you are on the right path if your taste continually outpaces your skill level. Taste is something that we're constantly exploring as DPs, constantly evolving. Something that Robert Rodriguez said, filmmaking is only 10% technical and 90% creative. And I'm actually going to challenge that. Most of a DP's work is creative. A lot of people who are drawn towards this work, we like risks. Most humans are risk adverse. Most people are not okay with not knowing when their next paycheck is going to come and how much their next paycheck is. What type of DP are you? I don't know of any DP who knows when their next paycheck is going to come, how much it's going to be. So already we're the minority, the extreme minority. We're the outliers. Embracing that and knowing that our style is kind of what differentiates us from other DPs, but from other human beings. These things actually did have a contributing factor to my work and how I approach filmmaking and how I perceive myself as a filmmaker and a DP. And of course, your taste cannot be applied 100% to every project. It's going to depend on the client needs, the director you're working with. A successful DP is going to have some traces. You're going to feel it, you're going to see it, they're going to embrace it. Number 2, how to become a good director of photography. Communication. When I was studying in university as a mechanical engineer, I had to take some psychology classes. And one of the main things that I took away, the majority of communication is actually nonverbal. Throughout all stages of production, pre-production, production, post-production, think about writing. Think about on set, verbally talking to crew members, making sure that everyone is aligned, everyone knows what you're thinking about, what you need to do in terms of the lighting and the camera, all the technical side, but also the vision. How can you improve your communication and specifically your nonverbal communication, your body language, your tonality, your word choice, your writing? I always struggled with English. I was an engineer because I excelled at math. I excelled at the technical aspect, but the soft skills, like communicating, that was something that I always scored very low on. Even to this day, I kind of have an internal constraint or barrier and I tell myself, My Chinese is not good, my English is not good, I have a hard time communicating. And that's why I chose this industry, because we can communicate visually. The reality is, and today we have more skills than we ever have in the past to do so. ChatGPT, AI, can help a ton with scripting, with writing. When I'm writing emails, even when I'm writing texts to my wife, for example, I don't copy and paste from ChatGPT. I'll just use it as a way to iterate. So I challenge you to think about your nonverbal communication skills. Where are your weaknesses? Where can you improve? Here's a formula for those engineers out there. Think about not just being a DP, but being the director's creative partner. Value is equal to a vision, clarity divided by communication gap. As a DP, as a cinematographer, our value goes up the more we help clarify the director's vision. Let me give you a concrete example of this. Asking the right questions. We need more context to provide proper solution. What is the number one emotion the viewer needs to feel? On a scale from raw documentary to polished commercial, where does this project sit? And that was something that I asked in many of the, early on in the pre-production meet. The third one is this idea of systems. If you have systems in place, it will make your life easier. It'll save you time. You'll become better and more efficient director of photography. On average, I film around 15 shots per day, and if I'm working in a single location, it can go up to 20 shots. This number allows me to maintain a balance between quantity and quality, focusing on achieving good lighting, camera work, and composition. So this can be one example of a system. If you want to become a better director of photography, you need to shoot with intention, and you need to think about sequences, you need to think about continuity. And these are things, again, that I'm always trying to work on and that I've had the privilege of learning and observing over these past couple of years. Another concrete example of a system is pre-visualization. How do you pre-visualize with the director before you actually shoot? And that can involve things like location scouting, but taking a step further, taking a camera and going to the location at the time in the lighting that you want the actual project to be done on. You can include this in your shot list, pre-production, documentation to the client, to the director, and it will make your communication that much better if you have visuals that have intent. If a client reaches out to you for a project, a system that you could have is sending them 3 proposals. That actually has some psychology put into it and some business insight into it. In Western society, people like to have 3 options, and very likely they will not choose the cheapest option. But this is not applicable in Asian countries. A lot of times Asian countries will just choose the cheapest option. And this could be applied not just to the client, but to the director. You could give 3 options for an establishing shot, for example. And these are things that I'm thinking about for this short film that I'm working on right now is how do I want this establishing shot? One could be a dolly in or a dolly out, more of a low angle, 24mm lens, backlight. Another one could be a static high shot. Very different feels, but I'm gonna go in previs. I challenge you to think more about, analyze your taste. It's always changing, but what is it right now? And where do you want to go? What are things that you can do? And you will see relations. And that's what engineering is all about. It's about understanding all the variables, how they relate to each other, and how you can tweak things to get the desired outcome. Number 2, communication. Focus on nonverbal communication. Writing, body language, tone, word choice. And number 3, systems. Where can you optimize your systems in your filmmaking workflow? I'm focusing heavily on pre-production in terms of looking at how to apply systems. Pre-production to me has the highest ROI. Pre-visualization, pre-lighting. How can you improve your communication in the pre-production stage with the director, with the client, on your journey to become a better director of photography? I'm here with you. We're learning and we're improving, so let's go get it.